Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been hooked away. And it's McTominay. Chance to deliver. Alvedi can get it clear. Out for a throw. That has not gone well. Matheus Cunha. Neymar. Matheus Cunha. It's out for a goal kick. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And the counter is on. That's an imaginative pass. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Zakaria. Switzerland still without a single shot on target. Looking for the run. And he's whipped it across. And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
David clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that's a key interception. David. Nicely shaped ball.
Brazil really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the...
Oh, that is asking for... And the shot! Goal! Switzerland! And Switzerland take the lead. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Switzerland have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Spread neatly, it's a promising position. He's on it, can he get away? That's really well cleared. Matheus Cunha is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And it's Diaz. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Brahim Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. Brahim Diaz. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pato. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. most accurate pass. Casemiro. Brahim Diaz. And here's Pato. And he's found a way past. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! Brazil are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brazil restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's their second corner of the game. David getting this one clear. And this is Casemiro. Has another go! Goal! Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Cunha at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Brazil leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
David getting this one clear. And that brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
I'm afraid to tell you that
So we reached the halfway point.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second period is underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance.
Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brazil have their third corner. Zakaria gets it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Edmilson Jr. Here's Zakaria. Strokes it back. Nicely weighted ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Akanji. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's all alone. There's the shot! And a neat finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Nice sequence of passes. Shot a goal! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Substitution for Switzerland. Number
So the
8.
manager can make a change
Number
for the first time in the
29.
game here.
Coming on the field. Number 21. Number 6.
Chance, surely! And that's a tiny finish. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Switzerland cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Switzerland really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's a throw. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Maremovic, David is onto it in a flash. Now it's Maciej Cunha.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now that's well seen too. Xhaka spots it and intercepts.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Little pass back. Looking tidy in possession here. Great vision. And that should get the job done. Switzerland perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Can he get on the end of this? Brahim Diaz gets a cross in. Brazil have it back and can go again.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Casemiro. Brahim Diaz. And it's McTominay. Neymar. Oh, good take in a good area. Xhaka getting this one clear. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Zakaria has found the net here, of course. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball, real chance! Well taken goal. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Maciej Cunha. Zakaria.
There will be 3
Bout
minutes
of passing
at a
here,
time.
really easy on the eye. Neymar. Lovely pass, but... Oh no, what has happened here? Alvedi. And it's Zakaria. Tries to pass it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, And
Hello
ultimately,
attendees,
they lost
this
the game.
is a lost children's announcement.
Your reflections
Please
then,
keep
Jim.
your eyes